Alright, I gotta get up. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You are watching and listening to the BoneZone. The year 2020 has brought us some fantastic crap. We've got next-gen gaming, next-gen presidents, and now we've got next-gen looping. Oh yeah. This is the brand new Boss RC-500 dual track looper pedal. Take a good look at it. Ain't it pretty? This here truly is Boss's next gen looper pedal. Now, Boss has come out with a couple of next gen looping pedals in the past couple of years. There's those big black ones with the rubbery buttons, and then recently in their newest line of pedals, they've got a couple with really advanced rhythm tracks and everything. This is truly the first next gen looper pedal that they have came out with where you can use to hide your feet. The last couple of pedals that they have came out with have had rubbery finger pedals, and you can't really use that with your feet. So if you're a guitar player, or if you're like me and you're a why can't I say that? Holy shit. Those looping pedals were really cool, except you cannot use them if you are a guitar player or a multi-instrumentalist such as myself, or if you have less money than basically like a middle-class person, because you could get a really advanced Midi pedal and then you could kind of use it, but that's too much to deal with. This is where it's at. This is next generation. It's all right here, and you can customize the living crap out of this pedal. It is awesome. This is basically the next version of the Boss RC-30, which I previously had, but I let it go because I don't want to become a musical instrument hoarder. There's a lot of similarities and differences from the Boss RC-30 looper pedal in this Boss RC-500 pedal, but I'm gonna leave it for another video because it would be the whole video. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you're new to looping, or maybe you've had a single looper pedal in the past. This is an epic upgrade to go to. Now, like many of their other pedals, it's built really tough. The buttons are really nice and clicky. The knobs feel really strong, like they're not gonna go bad. These are really nice. Now a lot of Boss's pedals used to be big, those big square foot pedals, which worked really well, but it seems like their next gen pedals are moving to these foot switches, which are also really strong and really effective, and I really do like them. The only problem is you can't use bare feet. You can use your feet with like a shoe or like some slippers or something, but barefoot looping is, that's out the window and probably not too hygienic anyways. Anyways, you got a little LCD screen right here. You have 3 total foot switches that you can use as the default settings: record, play, stop, and select track, or you can completely customize them to do whatever you want, which I love. That is a really cool feature, and it's a new feature as well. Now, if we just want to talk new features, there's a couple that just blow my mind. It's basically the idea that you can custom map these foot switches, really awesome. And then on the back here, you can plug in a dual foot switch if you want to, and that gives you 2 pedals that you can make do whatever you want. Extremely useful. And finally, in the year 2020, it has an all start, all stop feature, which I think is just awesome. I love that feature. It may not be a big deal for some people, but I use it all the time. It makes my life a million times easier because it is a dual track looper pedal. Now, if you look at the back here, we got a microphone in jack, which has phantom power, which is really great if you need phantom power. You can plug right in. It's got instrument in where you can plug in a mixer, or I guess a guitar. You can plug a guitar in right there. That would be useful to a lot of people. Oh, stereo as well if you need stereo, but I don't use it, but it's there if you need it. Output, you can do mono or stereo. Now this is a new feature as well for this pedal. It has Midi functionality, which basically means if you have like a crazy synthesizer setup, you can sync up the time with everything. You can also, theoretically, you could also plug in 2 of these, or you could get the single looper. Basically, you can sync up your time, or you could get a really advanced Midi pedal, and that will give you even more functionality. However, I think with the piano foot switch plug-in, I think that gives you plenty. You're basically using a dual track looper with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5 pedals for a dual track looper pedal. I think that's more than enough. Now in this video, I'm gonna give you a couple of demos, but I really just wanted to talk about it. If you get one of these, I'll leave a link in the description. Helps my channel out. If you do get one of these, it's up to you what you do with it. The possibilities are endless. I love looping. That's what I do mostly on my YouTube channel. So I'll give you a little demo of how I use it. Now back to what I was saying with the customization of this foot pedal. Thank God it comes with a manual because there's a lot going on. Oh wait, never mind. The manual doesn't tell you how to do anything with customization. I've already ran into a couple of problems with this pedal that I had to figure out on my own. I think Boss was just like, oh, we'll make the looper pedal, we'll just let the YouTubers do the tutorials, which is probably what I'm gonna do. So watch out on my channel for that. I'm gonna make some tutorials because I think they need to be made. Even though this pedal is really advanced, I'm not gonna dive too much into the features of it. I'll leave that for other videos. Let's see what this thing can do. So let's go. Alright, let's demo a couple of features on the Boss RC-500. Down here we go. Alright, so first things first, one of the best features on the Boss RC-500 looper pedal is the fact that you can do independent loop lengths. And so basically, when you're recording a track, let me just show you. So let's make a drum track really quick on track 1. Alright, so now we got a drum track in track 1. The way I have it, the settings, the top bar indicates the track 1 and the bottom bar indicates track 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 bars in track 1. The reason this is so cool is because in track 2, you can do whatever you want. You can make an 8-bar bass line, you can do a 12-bar bass line with background vocals or background trombone or background, you know, whatever you want. So let's do something with that really quick. Keep track 1 for drums and track 2 is we'll do a bass line and some trombone backgrounds really quick. Okay, so now you see in the first bar we have 4 beats. That's what I meant to be saying this whole time. 4 beats, 2, 3, 4. And in the second one we have 4 bars of 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, whatever that wacky style was that I just played. I improvise everything I do, so don't ask questions. And as you saw, you can play them independently or together, and they'll synchronize no matter what you do. You can change those settings. Again, I'm not going to get into it. That's really handy when you're in the middle of a song and you want to switch it up. Maybe you just want to solo over some background stuff. That's a quick demonstration of those features. I don't know why my camera's not focused. Why? Alright. I pressed a button on my camera. Now with that little song there, you saw I clicked this right here. So this here is a cheap alternative to Boss's foot switches. However, Boss has really high quality foot switches you can buy, and you can also buy a dual foot switch giving you 2 pedals instead of 1. You can completely customize this pedal right here, which is really just a lifesaver. And that's where the all start, all stop comes in. You saw I just, in the middle of the song, I just all stop and all started. On the old pedal, back in the olden days, you had to get your foot pedal and you had to switch over to the other track on the right, and then you had to quick click. Then you had to click track select, and you had to go to the other foot switch, make sure they're both selected, and you had to go. about, drive you crazy, and make you mad. All of that is over. One click, all stop. One click, all start, or the other way around. It's awesome. Now, assuming you're new, let me go back to the default settings. To switch the function of these, you have memory settings. It's kind of confusing. There's a menu in memory. You go to memory and you go to control. You scroll over to control, click it, and then you got pedal 1 function, pedal 2 function, pedal 3 function, control 1 function, and then if you have a second foot switch, control 2 function. You can go crazy if you have MIDI, but this is what I have. This is all you need in my opinion. So you go to pedal 1 function. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. You can even make the first pedal activate track 2. You can do whatever you want. If you wanted to, you could make this a single looper pedal on crack. I mean, it's just, the possibilities are endless. There's some good rhythm backing tracks. I personally like to just use, I personally like to make my own for performing, but if you're practicing, it's a handy feature. You might not have all the wacky drum machines that I have. But okay, so we're gonna put it to the default settings. So by default, let's see, what does it say? Record and play. Let's go to pedal 1. I believe that means current, record, play. Okay, we got that. Pedal 2, what does it say? Stop. So let's go to current, stop. Beautiful. And then track select. All right, let's go to pedal 3, wherever that is. There it is, track select. Okay, now we're on the default settings. See, that was pretty quick. And then I'll keep the control set as all start, all stop. All right, let's clear the track. So track select, red is track 1, blue is track 2. So assuming you're new, this is what you're gonna be doing. Hold stop, that clears it. I thought, oh, you know what, I messed up. Pedal 2 has to be current stop clear. That's what it said. Okay, so current stop clear. So hold it. Boom, you're clear. The color LEDs are awesome on this pedal. There's a couple of, there's red, white, and blue. Hell yeah. There's some helpful indicators. So if you're on track 1 and it's blue, that means it's clear. Let's go to track 2. Oh, we still got something there, so we got to clear it. So you can start playing music again. All right. So red, track 1. All right, let's make a song with this. All right, this time I'm gonna do something a little more ambient. I gotta make them short though, so the video's not too long. Okay, so you saw that I was just playing the second track. That's why a dual track looper is so cool. I was playing the second track only, and then I pressed all stop, and everything stopped. I pressed all start. Track 1 and 2 were playing. Oh, let me show you what the loop effects can do really quick. So, well, I'll just show you. And there's a bunch of different ones, but this is one of them. Oh, I forgot. Let's go through a couple of loop effects just with track 1. So that's one that you can do. Let's find another one. Let's go through the types. So the repeats, they kind of stop the whatever beat you're on. Shift looks like it keeps playing through the song, but does some weird stuff. Okay, well, there's scatter. These are scatter. Whoa. Holy crap. That one's pretty wild. I think I like scatter the most, honestly. Let's keep it on number 4, because that one's really, really crazy. Another cool feature on here is the rhythm backing tracks. Again, I don't really use it, but let me show you a couple of them. Clear that. That's an easy way to clear things. Just go to the next memory and go back, and it just forgets, you know, whatever was in there. Kind of like my brain. Might be too loud. Ah, okay, yeah, that's insanely loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. There we go. Now, even though I don't use the rhythm, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do in this, and I've actually haven't messed with it. So let's Oh my god, I've never played a swing song like this, but okay. That's insane. There we go. Oh, let's make a song with it. Okay. That's actually really cool. The drum patterns sound really, really good on this, actually. And they actually have some over, like if the cymbal played after I stopped, it kind of rung out. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that's neat. You could probably change it as you go, too, I would imagine. Alright, I gotta stop. That's hilarious. Okay, so that's really cool. Let me see. Let me go back to swing. I think you can do like transitions too. Let's see. Oh, they have variations too. Different kids too. Jesus. Wow. Okay, that's actually really fun. That's actually really cool. Wow. All right, so the drums can do some really advanced stuff. I didn't even know it until just now, so that's pretty cool. You can change tempo here, I'm sure. I wonder if it changes the tempo of the whole song. All right, we gotta move on. We gotta move on. And like I said, with all those advanced drum features, like I was saying, you could do like a single track looper pedal on crack. Like if you to treat this as a single looper, and then you had like all the settings on 4 different controllers, and you could do drums and stuff, that would actually be really cool. And I'd be interested to see someone do that. But anyways, my setup is pretty crazy. I have everything plugged into a mixer going into here. I have a ton of instruments, but if you wanted to, you could just take this with these settings and have a lot of fun, especially if you have your fingers available. These pedals aren't the best for your fingers, but you could still use them, in my opinion, if you were like a beatboxer or something. So I hope you had fun watching this video. I'm gonna show you really quick how to set up, how I have it set up, and then I'm gonna do a song for you, and then we'll call it a day. I'd love to see a whole new generation of loopers coming from this. Coronavirus did kind of just flip the middle finger to the whole entire world of musicians, so this, you know, this could give you a lot of fun if your band isn't playing anymore or something like that. All right, so this is how I have it set up. So we go to memory, go to control, pedal 1 function I have is operating basically as a single looper pedal, which is track 1, record, play, stop, clear. Pedal 2 function I'm using as if it was a synchronized single pedal with track 2, record, play, stop, C, which means clear. Again, that manual doesn't tell you this stuff, but whatever, that's fine. And then I use pedal 3 as loop FX, which I don't use too much, but I think it's nice to have in the middle of the song. And then I have control 1 as all start, which also means all stop, even though it doesn't say it. All start, all stop. Okay, so that's how I have it set up. Let's play a song. I always keep the second track down a little bit. All right, here we go. Oh my God! Okay, I forgot to turn that off. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Still getting used to it. I gotta get a better setup. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. You are watching and listening to the BoneZone. Be sure to subscribe, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill, whatever. If you get the pedal, enjoy it. It's really awesome. Highly recommended. See you in the next video.